Maswera say. So today's update, President Nelson Chamisa was in Chachacha, near just after, I think it's between Mhandamabwe and Shurugwi. He was in Chachacha and he managed to meet change champions there. From Chachacha, he went to Mhandamabwe and he also met change champions there. Unfortunately, because of my network on this side, I cannot open these pictures, but I am able to actually read this tweet. So from Mhandamabwe, he went to Zvishavane, where he also addressed the change champions there. That is Shanengezi. A lot of people gathered there, and he managed to address them. Advocate Nelson Chamisa is geared up for change. He's ready to take a lead. He's ready to transform the economy of Zimbabwe. I always speak about key issues. We are taking a look here. The issue of land, title deeds on land. I think that has been done and dusted, which means every person, every Zimbabwean is entitled to have a piece of land, is entitled to have title deeds or land in his name. And I think that has been overstrayed in terms of explaining. Then we have an issue of education. We need to have equitable education. The rural areas versus the urban areas, there must not be any difference in terms of education provision. And President Nelson Chamisa is determined to make sure that he closes that gap. The health sector, we have colonial era health systems still in place. And with the new government coming in, we will prioritize nationalizing the health sector, making sure that we build world-class health facilities which can cater for every class, everybody. And you will see massive equipment in those health centers. To those which are available, they need to be retooled, they need to be equipped, they need to be standardized. And also the issue of health workers, which means the doctors, the care workers, the nurses, and everybody who is within the health sector. They need better remuneration so that they don't go out of Zimbabwe to seeking greener pastures, when Zimbabwe is actually richer than the countries they will be flocking to in terms of natural resources. Then we have an issue of infrastructure development. We need to have world-class infrastructure development. We need to have world-class transport services within Zimbabwe. That is rail, air, road, etc., etc. We'll make sure that we prioritize all those areas. So I'm just touching issues he raised in some of his addresses across Zimbabwe this year. Then the issue of food security. Food security is key, especially in the rural areas. Making sure that we end food poverty is our priority. By ending food poverty, we make the people focus on other areas. We make the government focus on other areas. And we have good climate, good land, and we have enough resources and labor to make sure that we end food poverty in Zimbabwe. So that is done and dusted. Then we have the issue of the rule of law. The rule of law must be respected, which means that the justice system must be transparent, must be independent, and must not be corrupted by politicians and powerful people, which means everybody, we need to have justice in the nation of Zimbabwe. So so many issues in Zimbabwe. We can talk about the financial sector, the banking sector, all those issues. And we have a team, capable team on the ground and ready to serve. So this is the team Zimbabwe. Let us vote for Nelson Chamisa, his councillors, and his MP, because he carries the greatest vision ever.